Hello New Zealand hockey. We're in day 5 of the lockdown, and to keep you guys entertained, I've decided to do a mock draft of the BHL reset happening at the end of September. So I will be doing the first 4 rounds. Basically, it's just a bit of fun. First 4 rounds, how I would pick them, based on what's available in the free agents. So first of all, every team got to protect 2 players. Those 2 players are Moose, Nick Craig, Tim McKay, Toe Dragons, Mike Atwell and David Tallett. Top Cheese protects Jeff Albert and Justin Daigle, notice not Cam Green. Ice Holes protect Richie and Mike Hopkinson. Sunshines, Mason and Tyler Kennedy. Pylons, Andrew Hay and Alex Polozov. Seals protect Steve Huish and Paul Kozák, a goalie, that's significant. Beavers protect Cole Reed and Ian Wanamaker. Everyone else goes into the draft, and the order of the rounds is here, which was determined in the awesome lottery draft on Riding the Pine. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's bloody hilarious. The order of the draft goes in a snake, so once we go from 1 to 8 to the castors, castors will then pick again, and the order will snake up again. So let's go into the draft. If you were just looking at last season, you'd have a clear number 1 pick. Jake Ratcliffe pretty much did what he wanted, 5 points per game average, and sources tell me he won't be playing this season. So we'll see a different first round. All right, but for this, I will probably need to change my wardrobe. All right, and this might already give away the first pick. Spoiler alert, I will be picking 4 goalies on top 4. It's just how it works. Goalies are important, they win games, and these teams don't want to be missing out on their goalies. So I'm picking for the Moosehead, Csaba Kerco-Magos. Between the first 2 goalies, I was really having a tough time, but in the end, I thought that Nick Craig is going to go with the Admirals goalie here. And next, we're going to go to the Toe Dragons, picking Grace Harrison. What an impact she's had in the NZIHL this season, and I cannot see teams passing by on her. The Queen Bee will be a force to reckon with. Next, another wardrobe change. It's time for the Top Cheese to pick a player. And we're keeping with the goalies. Can't go by Rick Parry. If he's playing, you gotta pick him. And even though he's missed a lot of games lately, those skills aren't going anywhere. Top Cheese is gonna go with a big, strong goalie. There's only one. Oh, excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. I'm Marku from the future, and this guy, yesterday Marku, is about to make a grave mistake. I was informed by Punchy in Somerville that past Marku here is about to make a mistake, and I've come to fix them. There are 5 mistakes in this draft that I'll jump in and I'll fix for him. Look at that smug face. He doesn't know what he's about to do. He's gonna pick a goalie even though the Ice Holes already have Mike Hopkinson. Sorry, Mike. Just forgot. But no worries. We'll fix it right here. So, Ice Holes pick Jordan Chalice. And the next round, the Sunshines will be picking up the goalie that I was going to, which is Matt Kennedy. Next up, Pylons will be doing the picking, and that will be Andy Hay, and he is going to go and pick his brother, Josh Hay, who's returning to the league. Then, Eric DeWitt to the Seals. And finishing up the first round, Beavers select Ondrej Kozák. Those are 4 strong forwards that are going to be picked top. Could go any way, but so far I'm pretty sure about these picks. So Beavers get to choose again, going into the second round. AJ Spiller. Ondrej and AJ going straight into the Beavers. You notice these teams are lacking goalies. When will they pick them? We'll see. And next one, Robin Vortanov. Really strong season, fast, lots of energy, can score and snipe from anywhere. Can't see Seals passing on him. Pylons, Stefan Thüler, the Swiss Army knife. What a powerful D he is. Been with the Swarm this season. Andy Hayes been seeing how he's playing, and I'm pretty sure he might be picking him. Another change, the Sunshines will be picking Logan Gillard. Next up, Ice Holes picking Sean Abe. And next up, Top Cheese going with Max Vesper. Young, fast, great on the forecheck. And Toe Dragons, Vinny Cistrone. And finishing up the second round, Mooseheads picking up Blake Jackson. All right, that is 2 rounds done. We still are missing a couple of goalies, so I think on the third round, we're gonna get to them. First of all, Mooseheads are picking again, and they are selecting Taylor Rooney, already playing with them, and will give them some scoring and speed on forward lines. Next up, Toe Dragons pick Scott Henry. Strong player, plays like a bull, top line forward for sure. And then Top Cheese will be strengthening their D line with the Flynn Howard Jones. Really been impressed with how he's played this season in NZIHL and the Admirals. It's I can only see him getting better and better. Good pick for any team. Next up, Ice Holes picking San K. You can already see a little bit of rampage forming with the Ice Holes, and I think they might be going with players they know. Tomas Tappin. Whether he's playing D, he'll be on your skin. Next up, we finally get to the next goalies because the Pylons need one, and they'll be selecting Frankie Principe. And Seals picking up a seasoned veteran with Robbie Chamberlain on the D. Beavers realizing, hey, we missed a goalie, we need one. So, they will be adding Finley Forbes. Joel Rindelaub, steal from the cheese. The man, the mullet, the stash. This can be a real steal in the 4th round. Next up, another steal from the Top Cheese. Seals will be taking Tyrell Peak. They've hated playing against him, now they don't have to. Next up, Pylons. Here, Pylons will pick Gavin Puckett. Next up, Sunshines will be going and picking Andy Hart. This round is just stealing the Top Cheese players. Next up, Ice Holes picking Samuel Pillidge. Strong forward there. And completing the rampage steal for the Ice Holes. Top Cheese will be picking a surprise Josh Huckstep. Taking leaps and bounds every year and playing with high energy, great edge work. I'm picking him high. Now, Toe Dragons. Mattis Barakauskas. Strong presence on your D-line. And finishing up the 4th round, the Mooseheads pick Tim Craig. Another brother picked by Nick. That's it for the BHL mock draft. What did you think? It's really all over the place. These players could go anytime, especially with the goalie situation. Could be interesting. I'm gonna do a bonus round, I think, I'm not going to say the teams, but I think in the 5th round, we're going to see the league execs, Ken Green and Aaron Somerville, go to their respective former teams, perhaps. And also, I'm thinking Dmitry Tchaikovsky might be being picked by the Mooseheads next, but we'll see.
Mooseheads: Nick Craig, Tim McKay, Csaba Kerco-Magos, Blake Jackson, Taylor Rooney, and Tim Craig. Toe Dragons: Mike Atwell, Dave Tallett, Grace Harrison, Vinny Cistrone, Scott Henry, and Mattis Barakauskas. Top G's: Jeff Albert, Justin Daigle, Rick Parry, Max Vesper, Flynn Hayward Jones, and Josh Huckstep. Ice Holes: Richie Hopkinson, Mike Hopkinson, Jordan Chalice, Sean Abe, Sam Kay, and Samuel Pillidge. Sunshines: Mason Kennedy, Tyler Kennedy, Logan Gillard, Matt Kennedy, Thomas Tappin, and Andy Hart. Le Pylons: Andy Hay, Alex Polozov, Josh Hay, Stefan Thüler, Frankie Principe, and Gavin Puckett. Seals: Steve Huish, Paul Kozák, Eric DeWitt, Robin Vortanov, Robbie Chamberlain, and Tyrell Peak. The Beavers: Reed Cole, Ian Wanamaker, Ondrej Kozák, AJ Spiller, Finley Forbes, and Joe Rindelaub.
So what you think? Do you want to see some more mock drafts? Do you want to see me continue this? Comment down below. Put your own picks. What did I do wrong? Who did I forget? And also, if you're watching this and like, what is BHL? What? New Zealand hockey? What are you talking about? I will be doing another video once we get into the draft, and I will be making an intro and an introduction. I'll be making an introduction into the greatest beer hockey league in the world. It's not even right to call it a beer league. You'll see why. Take care, stay safe, and see you again.